In this video, I'm going to show you basic troubleshooting steps for the batch scheduler. So this is video number 1, and they will progress to more difficult levels in subsequent videos. So I've already run the scheduler here at McCarr High School on Play. And first thing I'm going to do is click on the stats link after it's complete. So it took a minute, the stat is completed, click on the stats link. What we're going to be concentrating on in today's video are these 3 tabs: course status message, request status message, request exceeding course capacity. This first tab always tells you your percentage. I'll explain in subsequent videos, don't get too hung up on the percentage of fully scheduled. That'll come in later videos. Right now, I have pretty not so good stats. So I have students that are getting scheduled with an error. Then I'm getting students scheduled not at all, and I have a lot partially scheduled. Let's take a look at that course status messages tab. What you should be concentrating on this tab is anything that says requested yes. I only have one of those. This is the only one I need to worry about, FLRS4. These other ones, they have issues. They have no sections, but nobody requested them, so I don't care. This first one, though, FLRS4. Now is a good time to open a second browsing window, and I have an incognito window open, and the incognito is in black behind this. To get to incognito in Chrome, click the 3 dots, do incognito window. That way I don't have to keep flipping back and forth. So on the incognito window, I am going to go to course sections. The error told me I didn't have any sections of FLRS4, this Spanish 4 course. In 2019, sure enough, I don't. The other thing I'm going to check is the request page. So if you type request in the cheater with an S, you get a whole bunch of choices back, but you want the second one. And you want to look at this page without a kid in context up here. And I'm going to search for my FLRS4, Spanish 4, and search, and this will tell me every student who has a course request for it, and Nicholas Wallace is the only one. So here's when I need to make a decision. Am I going to offer this course for just one, or maybe not all the students have their course requests in? This is a judgment call you need to make at your district. Okay, so I've covered this course status messages tab. Now let's go to request status messages tab. First one on here, student 202-408. Student has multiple requests for the same course. So let's look that student up. 202-408. 202-408. And I'm already on Jennifer's request page. And if I scroll down here, for CCP. So she has CCP College Credit Plus, a course request. Then she has another course request. So the batch scheduler will never double schedule a student into the same course twice. So if I ever want to get better stats, I need to come in here and delete one of these course requests. Otherwise, my percentages are never going to get any better. Let's look. Oh, she's on here. Oh, I'm sorry. This is someone else. 202-303. And it says she has multiple requests for the same course too. When I look at Nathaniel Ferguson, it tells me it's TUT1. I look, sure enough, he has 2 requests, and there it is again, that TUT2, 2 requests for the same course. So again, if I ever want to get better stats, I need to clean these up. Now, a different error that we see on here, student 101-510. Student has one or more requests that are not approved, and it's SCICM. So let's look up 101-510. Jenny. Student pending. This means that Jenny went online and put in her course request, but she forgot to click the button to submit her request. That's the final step. When I look down on this page with the request status messages tab, there are a ton of students like this. When you have this many students that fail to hit the submit, the best thing to do at this point is send a ticket to us, and we can ask state support to mass update all those requests to approved. Otherwise, you're going to have to get the student to log back in and click the submit button. Now let's look at the final tab, requests exceeding capacity. So I have Art CI, 77 students requested it, and its capacity is 48. Here's where I need to decide, does this warrant another section? So it looks like there's 19 students who can't get in it. Do I need to add another section of this, or are those 19 students just not going to be able to take the course? This Art CF is another big one. There are over 40 students who can't get into Art CF, and that's judgment call. Do I add another section? Probably 2 sections, or is that just the way it has to be for staffing issues? So that's how you troubleshoot these 3 tabs, and that's the basics. Once, let's say I was going to add a new section of Art CF. That's the one that has over 40 students who can't get in it. I would add that Art CF, I would add 2 new sections, and then I would rerun the scheduler and check these stats again.